Yo, it's Talking It Up Tuesday. Headache is still here. I'm just gonna have to go to work and bear it. Maybe it'll just go away while I work. Anyway, I'm pretty damn sure this is a weather headache because of it lasting this long and not going anywhere no matter what I do. It's basically yesterday had its highs and lows, which is why I knew if I went to work it would just continue to get worse. Usually the first day it's always the worst. But I think it's because we had humidity Sunday, and then we had a storm system come through Sunday night, and now it's warm. It's like normal temperatures and not humid anymore. So I'm pretty sure the weather is what's causing this one. And I know I'm not the only one that feels crappy from it, because a lot of people get affected by the weather. Sometimes rain gives me a headache. It's just this whole barometric pressure thing, and it's really fucking annoying to have that issue. It really, really is. But I pretty much chilled yesterday, played WoW, leveled my hunter, finally got her, well, past 30 now. Now I think I'm just going to keep on going with her until I can't solo quests and Outlands. I'm just going to enjoy it. Because Hunter is my second favorite class on WoW. Well, I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. Like, it's either Cat Druid or Hunter. I love them both about the same. They're pretty equal. So, I know I forgot about the Two Truths, One Lie last week. I already have it recorded. We will do it this week. The answer. I think what I may do is switch up one of the things on Treasure Tuesday. I'm not sure which. I'm really not sure which. Because the only one that's different is the tie-dye. Maybe I'll just get rid of the top 5s, top 10s, whatever, because those are the hardest. Like, yes, I have some, but I feel like they're not as entertaining as they used to be, and I can always just save them for another time. So, for anyone who's liked my idea of my version of the Animaniacs Wheel of Morality, I want to call it something completely different because I don't want to copy. I'm not calling it morality. I remember I had tea time tips at the start of this. And I'm not going to do that, but it is going to be tips. Well, at first I was going to do tub of tips and use a hand puppet to pick one out. Which I may still do. I just don't know what hand puppet I want to use for this. Because most of the hand puppets, my fingers fit all the way down to the end of the mouth, so I can easily just use them as like a pair of tongs and grab it. And then I'll just put them in that treasure chest. I may have to take the gems out, though, because I'm going to probably accidentally grab a gem at the same time, so that might be a little difficult to do. I did actually find a tub that I was going to use, but I'm like, no, I need to use the treasure chest. And I know I don't. See, that's the thing. I don't even use them in the tie-dye. Because if I have multiple tie-dyes, I can't fit them all in that dinky little treasure chest. So this is where, like, I'm in a conflict. Maybe just do the tie-dyes for whenever I make them and not make it tie-dye Tuesday, because I already have the normal tie-dye playlist, so maybe just add this to the treasure chest. Like, wait, what did I do with that notebook? I literally just had it in front of me, and then I buried my tie-dye on top of it. Because it's like 2 truths, 1 lie is the first one, right? And then I was going to do... Purple was initially going to be the terrible theater. But I switched that one to tie-dye, so that one may be the tips. I may switch purple to tips. For this week, it's tie-dye because of the ones that I did, and I hadn't shared all of them yet. The terrible theater was supposed to be for the hand puppets, but I could still keep it hand puppets, but just use one to pick the tip out, and then do a separate video attached to it of the hand puppet saying it and give it a little voice or something. Because I don't want to copy Wheel of Morality. Like, I want to make it my own. So it may be the treasure. I've already started writing them in this, and I'm in the process of trying to make them funny at the same time, which I want to add humor to it. I want to make it a useful tip, or it may even be useless, but I still want to add humor to it. Something silly funny, but if I'm using a hand puppet, it's going to be silly funny anyway. Just gotta dig through my hand puppets, because I haven't used them in a while, and pick the right one. Because it'll be kind of fun to use that to pick one out of there. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then tie-dye will just go under tie-dye creations from now on. So yeah, Treasure Tuesday is kind of a mess of different things, but I mean, I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm just winging it and rolling with the flow and how things go. But yeah, yesterday I kind of really didn't do a whole lot. I did a lot of writing. We'll put it that way. I did a lot of writing on top of playing WoW, because I realized that I hadn't caught up with my one little notebook that has all the short series that I do, like Thumbs Up or Down Thursday. I hadn't written, because I had it set so like I could write all the ones in there. Then I had to add another divider for the beans ranking, because I have the ramen ranking one. And I was like, I should have put what I ranked these in here. So I went through and checked the ends of the videos, because I don't even fucking remember when I ranked them all. And then Sweet Treat Sunday, I was like, damn, I've done so many of those. I don't feel like going through and looking at all those. So I'm not looking at all those, but I want to make sure I don't repeat them. So at least have them written down. I don't want to repeat the same ones, because I've caught the fact that I've repeated shit before in series, and I'm like, oops, already did that one. So that's a good reason to write stuff down, to make sure you don't repeat it. But yeah, that was pretty much my day of chilling, and then hanging out with friends as they're streaming and all that other jazz. But tomorrow is another day off. Today's another day of work. Hopefully this headache, goes away with, the distractions of work, and nothing makes it bad again. Because, I mean, it's just slowly starting to fade, but it's definitely the weather, causing issues. Because now it's like 62 degrees outside, and it feels like 62, so there's like no humidity. It's nice. I will take that. I will take that win for sure. So yeah, that is a work in progress. For anyone who's got ideas for it, let me know. I also know that I need more thumbs up or down Thursdays because there's not many left in the cup. In fact, yeah. As you can see, there's very few left in there. So, what I did, for anyone who remembers Wednesday Wonderings that I used to do, I have all those written down, and there's about 400 of them. A lot of them, there's quite a few yes or no questions in there. So, I went through and picked out the yes or no ones that I figured, I might as well. Now, I'm not going to cut all these out and dump them, because I wrote them in, like, one of the little mini composition books I think I got at Dollar Tree. Like, they're tiny. You get, like, 3 in a pack. So, yeah, there are multiple sheets of this. So, basically, I write them, and then I leave enough space, and then I cut them out, and I fold them up, and I throw them in there. I don't know how many I'm going to chuck in there this time around, but I need more this or that's. Like my unpopular Disney movie opinion, Tangled is better than Frozen. Like, I need more of this or that, or like Coke versus Pepsi, which I think that one's in there. I guess I could do TV duos. Mulder, Scully. I mean, if I start running out after these. There's a couple this or that's in there, but not. Most of them are just straight up yes or no's. And when I wrote them in my notebook, I was like, a lot of them I have answers to, or like most of the shit in there I have answers to, and I'm like, I just realized I wouldn't have put these in here if I didn't have an answer, and now like some of them I don't even fucking remember what my answer was. Because when I was doing Wednesday Wonderings, which is where I was asking you all the question, you put your answer in the comments, and then I would answer myself, so, like, we get to know each other. And that was my whole thing for that, but nobody ever wanted to participate in the comments, which is why I kept stopping doing it. So even the yes or no questions, it would be a yes or no question, but then it would also be, also included with it being yes or no, would be give an example of why you pick whatever answer would have, an actual reasoning behind it. Here she comes. Poppy. Come here. She's peeking over my shoulder. Come on. Make up your mind what side you want to go to, goofy butt. And of course, she was trying to be lovey when I had my notebook in my freaking lap yesterday, and I was just like, sorry, I'm writing stuff. I know you want to be cuddly. You're gonna have to wait till I'm done writing, till my hand finally says, nope, you need a break. This damn carpal tunnel, man. It sucks. I love this kitty. I love this kitty. And there she goes. Lappy lap. Love the laps. You're such a floof. Such a happy kitty. She loves her cheeks rubbed. You're just too cute. I wish I could stay home with you all day. I don't want to waste my other day of PPTO, though. I could, and have like 3 days in a row, but I'm not going to do that. No, I'm gonna have to let more accumulate. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's videos, because there will be a few. Oh, and I do still have one more Longwood Garden thing to upload, and it is a fountain video. It is one with people walking in front of it. That's going to take a little bit more editing to block out their faces. So bear with me on that. I don't know when I'll be doing that one, when I will actually have time or motivation to fuck with it. But yeah, have a good Tuesday, and I will see y'all in the next one. I mean, hopefully this headache does go away, and I will just say I'm glad that the humidity is down, but still, with it leaving me with a headache, not fun, and definitely put me in a don't fuck with me mood. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. So, have a good one, and I'll see y'all.